Hi, I'm Kirsten Kelly. If you're enjoying these videos, please check out becoming a patron of mine. There's more information in the description of this video. I'm also working behind the scenes to bring you some great deals on some fabulous products. So if you see a card pop up during this video, click on it to check out these great deals. This video is on Travers, otherwise known as quarters in. So it is done in 4 tracks. So if you think about the horse trotting towards you, he'll be on 2 tracks, left and right. And when he goes into Travers, he will then bring his bottom in, so he makes 4 tracks. So this will be a track of its own, this one, and this one. Okay, now we are keeping the bend to the inside, and he is bent around the inside leg with his quarters in. Now to ask for Travers, what I want you to think about is come around. It's a great way to start on a 10-metre circle. So on the 10-metre circle, think about what you're doing to create bend. You are closing the outside rein a little bit against the neck, so that you are keeping a nice little curve. You are keeping a little squeeze through your inside fingers so you have it flexed to the inside so you can see the inside eyelash. And then you keep the inside leg on because it's keeping the horse bent around the leg and keeping the horse going forward. And you slide the outside leg back behind the girth to engage the quarters to bring them in. Now, often when I see people experimenting with riding Travers, what they do is they just put all the outside leg on and then they have a horse walking sideways, which is basically like leg yielding down the track. So it is really important you really understand that the horse must stay around the inside leg with a bend. So by coming around on the 10-metre circle, on the very last quarter you ride, you start your Travers so the horse brings his quarters in on that last part of the circle and his bottom never touches the track. So it's not like you finish the circle and then get it in. You're in the last section, you bring those quarters in and you keep them in all the way down the long side. So ride a 10-metre circle now. So on that 10-metre circle, you're thinking about the outside rein keeping control of the outside shoulder, inside fingers creating a little bit of flexion. That's it. So she's already in a little bit of Travers now. That's it. And now look towards the camera. Keep your inside leg at the girth. I know you're going to ride your Travers.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No worries. So ride just a little bit straighter up. Good.
Okay.
And now in this last section here towards the camera, now your Travers. Very good. So you're cleanly on 4 tracks there. You've got good bend. Now wing off to the right and straighten up. That's it. Very good. So then, Belle, I'm going to get you to turn around and ride away from the camera this time. So on this section of the circle, think about catching her quarters. Pick a point that you ride towards when you do it. Otherwise, you'll end up drifting all over the place. There we go. Good. We've got good bend around the inside leg. We've got great engagement of the quarters. Yep, probably a little bit, too much there. Good. And then ride straight. So when you finish it, make sure we ride straight. Turn right now. We'll make a little half circle and then we'll ride towards the camera again. Now we're going to show one more good Travers, and then I'm going to get you to show me what goes wrong when it goes wrong. Okay? So let's ride towards the camera. Very good. Chin up, looking where you're going. Inside fingers is creating a little bit of flexion. Outside hand is controlling the shoulder. Outside leg is bringing the quarters in, and the inside leg is keeping the engine. Good. Yes. Now, what I'm going to get you to do is ride back down to the bottom for me, Belle. And the majority of horses struggled with the bend. So what I'm going to get you to do is just show me one that looks straight with no bend. And a lot of riders tend to get even an outside flexion when they're first trying to attempt it. It's difficult because your horse is beautifully schooled, so it's hard to show what the others do, but keep it quite straight.
Keep it really straight?
Yep. Flex slightly to the outside and then put your outside leg back. Yes. So you see she's still working her legs correctly, keep her flexed a little bit incorrectly, but this is what generally people do, is they will flex it to the outside. What often happens with a stiff horse is that the rider ends up pulling them to the outside, because when you flex away, the quarters swing in. So then they feel like they have quarters in because they've created this feeling of the horse breaking and putting his quarters in. But that's not Travers because it doesn't have the bend to the inside. So if you are finding that you come around the corner and the only way you've got to get those quarters in is by flexing to the outside, you need to go back to the drawing board. Slow it down. Teach the horse that when he comes around the circle, you do slow him down, and then you ask for those 1 or 2 steps to bring his quarters in. Let's do 2 in the trot bell, and correctly rather than incorrectly. Yeah. So we've got the bend first, we've got the inside leg at the girth, very nice. Good, ride her a little forward there. Get that feeling like she's taking you, look up, catch the quarters in. That's it. Press, press, inside leg so you keep her forward, and then hind quarters, catch them with that outside leg. Yep. Good girl. Go further away so you've got time to get organised. Think about like as if your turn is a 10-metre circle, and think bend. That's it. Round that 10-metre circle. Good. Eyes up now. Bring the quarters. Quarters. Inside leg. So the Travers was much better, but could you feel the 10-metre circle, you didn't quite have the quarters caught on that last section, so she went circle, completed it, went straight, and then you had to bring the quarters in. But that's something that when you practice these, you'll be able to do them more and more and figure out the little fine-tuning parts.